Hey, it's your boy Beaverton Steve. I'm just rolling up right now on Old Aaron. It's time for the first backpacking trip of the season. This is gonna be 4 days in Strawberry Mountain.
Do you hate it that much?
Did you go back?
Hell yeah, I'd go back.
Go back and do that trail again.
I would not.
It wasn't pretty enough.
Good morning.
Yeah. Coop's eating out of the dirt. Like the peasant that he is.
We got into the trailhead, not the trailhead, it's not even a trailhead. This is a little campground that we found at 3 o'clock in the morning. So, it was a little rough. Didn't get much sleep.
We got here at 4.
We got here like 3.
We slept here at 4. We went to bed at 4.
Alright. Still, not enough sleep. Lovely wilderness.
Okay, so let's do a quick overview of the route that we had planned for this 3-night backpacking trip in Eastern Oregon. This 40-mile figure-8 loop starts us on the west side of the Strawberry Mountain Wilderness at the Joaquin Miller Trailhead. From here, we would take the northern leg of the loop as we climb up to and then hike along a dry, waterless ridgeline for about 8 miles. Once we arrived near Indian Butte, we would attempt to find a good location, hopefully with water, to spend the first night. In the morning, we would resume our journey, now taking the southern leg of the figure-8, past High Lake, and then around the bend to arrive at Strawberry Lake for the second evening. The third morning would take us up and away from the lake as we skirt just underneath Strawberry Mountain itself, then back to the middle of the figure-8, passing by Indian Butte one more time, to descend into a green valley known as the East Fork Canyon to camp for the third night. Finally, on morning 4, we would climb up and out of the canyon to make a triumphant return to the trailhead.
Oh, research study area.
Nice, we shot up the sign, because that's what cool people do.
Need something to shoot. The first day of the Strawberry Mountain Loop. I think it was, 40 miles, you said, Aaron?
Yep.
About 40 miles. The first day is going to be 9. Second day is going to be 13. Third day is going to be 15 if we can make it. And the last day should be an easy 4. The weather is very nice. We might get a little bit of thunderstorms today or later on in the evening. We'll see how that is. We got a little Kub Town. And also, I forgot, first I started forgetting my shoes. We went back and got them. A little bit of a detour. And then I forgot my shirt, so I am just hiking in this plain ass white cotton tee. And my shoes apparently have a gigantic fucking hole in them.
Electrolytes.
Hopefully I have everything else though. Are you ready for this? Are we ready for this?
We started our journey in an optimistic mood, though I still maintained a healthy anxiety about wandering into the rugged Central Oregon backcountry and surviving for 4 nights, when I couldn't even remember to bring my shoes.
Into the burn!
Oh,
Oh, it's already triggered. It's already triggered. It's dusty, it's hot, and it's burned.
Alright, so me and Aaron have just passed the junction, finished the balloon tail, but this is like an 8-mile stretch without water.
Yeah, that cloud cover won't be so bad.
Yeah, maybe a refreshing thunderstorm. We got 20% chance, Aaron. You feeling lucky?
Pretty dry out here, man. I wouldn't complain.
I think I'd be down. As long as we have a good spot for it. 3.5 miles in. Probably like 14 or 1500 feet up. The trail's getting a little faint in this area. But hopefully, it looks like there's some live trees up here in the distance. So maybe get out of this burn. Let's take a look on the trail that we've been going up and a little bit of the view as we're on our way. Still got a little bit to go.
The route ahead would take us uphill to a dry ridgeline that we would follow for most of the day. Not knowing if we could find good water until the next evening, we took the opportunity to fill up on as much as we could get at this fine creek.
Going, man. How are you doing?
Feeling pretty good. Yes, make love to the camera. Do something cool. All right, doing a little summit here. A little side scramble that I decided to check out. Pretty damn nice. Look who's joining me. Guess Coop decided you're doing it anyways, right?
The reason I want to use paws on these rocks, but he didn't want to listen. Definitely coming now.
Pretty dope view.
Numb nuts. You don't get a choice, buddy. It's what you get. Following Steve up the rocks.
What brand we got here, Aaron?
Rough wear.
The Patagucci of dog sporting equipment.
It really is. Rough wear is so expensive, dude. These are like $100 doggy boots. $25 a paw, bro. Nothing for the best for cubs, Steve.
I believe that.
Have you met this Kahn? He's a Kahn, dude.
Royalty here.
I'm literally building him an empire to rule right now.
Is he taking over the company?
Yep.
Yeah!
You just keep an eye on if he's like behind me if he loses one, because
Sure.
he'll try to like take them off in case they're not like tight enough.
He likes it.
He definitely does not.
Here we go. Just finished probably the steepest part of the trail that we've done so far. Just straight up that. Nice views though. Burn to the left of us, live trees to the right. First spotting of some snow. We're up at about 7,100 feet.
What?
The like lining in my Cuban is like fraying, and it creates all of these like tiny threads that get caught on everything.
New bag.
First patch of snow that we've actually had to walk on.
We reached what seemed like the top of the ridgeline and enjoyed some easier hiking and good visibility out into the bountiful views of the surrounding wilderness. But just as I started getting comfortable, the route had a few more legs of uphill to throw at us.
This part's pretty brutal. I thought we had most of the elevation done when we were on that ridgeline, but apparently not. We've gone up another 1,000 feet past that, and we're still going up. Still hiking along. Some clouds are showing up. Might have a few thunderstorms tonight. Let me tell you though, I am fucking beat. This has been an awfully grueling 10 miles.
Not only was the trail perpetually challenging, but the forecast of thunderstorms looked like it was precipitating. And that made the need to find good shelter all the more crucial.
All right, this is Indian Butte. Hopefully our camp for tonight will be somewhere nearby.
Storm's brewing. Hopefully this is our future weather though. Over here.
I don't think.
So which way did the spring?
I mean, might as well go find out, I guess.
Getting a few drops. I might have to put the cameras away.
Just to cut over somewhere over here. What do people do without GPS, huh?
I think we found it. Seems like enough of a trail, or pretty much how trails go out here. So we're on the trail, kind of lost it. Now we're just kind of bushwhacking a shortcut, hopefully down to the spring. So we certainly have a decent campsite.
Yeah. Fuck this.
We've had worse in Hell's Canyon, pretty much every one of them. But look at, we have these beautiful fields of wildflowers, Aaron. We've got trees. We got widowmakers. We got Kublai. He's a sleepy guy. This is the camp. We're all set up.
Burnt wood everywhere.
Plenty of wood for the fire.
Clearly a great place to camp.
Here's the gape set up in the meadow of flowers. Lovely shelter for a lovely campsite. I think the worst of the weather's past us. So we'll see. There's still a little bit of gray coming in. I'm tired. It was a pretty rough day. That was a lot of grueling hiking to start off with, and then a bunch of bushwhacking to get down here. We didn't really have to do any bushwhacking on the actual trail, though we did have to do a little bit of rock climbing out there. Your butt is dirty.
Oh yeah. So is yours.
But it is. It's not on camera though. Despite the imperfect accommodations, once we got our shelter set up, placidity and a feeling of accomplishment set in. We enjoyed the simple pleasures again, like the bird song and the fine view of Indian Butte.
Boy.
Yeah.
What?
Little stiff cider.
Yeah. A little good night cider.
Sweet drink cider.
Actually, that's a weed stream. Fuck it, we'll just go.
Well, YouTube, it is 7:30 on day 2. Feeling quite more revitalized than I was yesterday, especially towards getting to camp. That was just a little bit much for me for the first day. And hopefully today shouldn't be that much more difficult. Should be a beautiful day. Hopefully the getting out of here is relatively easy. Good morning, Cobes. How are you feeling? Are you ready for a new day? Yes, you are. You're ready. You're ready for some breakfast. So just real quick, I wanted to show off my electronic setup over here. I got the GoPro, of course, which I'm filming on, and then we have the Sony A7S, which is getting charged by my Anchor, and then over here we have the Chewy Tech, charging my Nexus 6P, doing an alright job of it. The 2 panels, and at the same time, I'm also charging my GoPro batteries there. Not going to be short of juice on this trip, since I think we have beautiful, gorgeous, clear sun for the rest of the trip. should have plenty of juice to give you all the footage that you deserve.
Right?
Yeah, I think we kind of just keep on going up this hill,
It's right this way.
and then we find like a straight path.
It says the trail's right up here. You can keep going that way. I'm gonna. It says we're a little bit below the trail, but it's the map. Remember?
Right.
We're on our GPS line, but on the map, but maps in Caltopo aren't always like identical.
Oh, just finished up striking camp. Ate some food. Had a little bit of Earl Grey tea, a little bit of caffeine. And now we're trying to find the path to get out of here.
No, man, this is the trail.
This is it?
This is the trail, and we hook left and climb.
Alrighty. Trail's the trail.
I like this trail.
Yeah. Flat. Smooth.
Defined.
Well graded. We've lost the trail a little bit. Can't really find anything. We've still got a little ways to go before we get to the actual trail. I think like half a mile or something. And if it's all this bushwhack, this is gonna be a doozy. It's not unnavigable, but it's just a pain in the ass. Coop's getting the boot. We found the trail, finally.
What?
Look, we found a little signpost here.
Another cairn. Oh,
Pine Creek Trail.
right through here.
And now I guess we're just following cairns. Because this isn't much of a trail, that's for damn sure. But hopefully it gets to be a little more developed the farther we go on it here. Here's hoping. So I think we've managed to get back on the trail here. This looks like enough of a trail, or better than what we've been on. Kind of walking along this ridge line. Getting a little bit of some views to go with our burn. Fun stuff. The bushwhacking wasn't too bad, but it is a pain in the ass. Hoofing it through all that stuff, not knowing where the trail is or when you're gonna pick it up next.
100 yards of field trail. Oh boy.
This is the name of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Just follow the GPS. Though increasingly weary of our poor trail conditions, we soldiered onward, hoping that the progress would take us closer to more civilized wilderness. These are the moments in which the novice backpacker earns their confidence on the trail. Though we did occasionally find signage, it was often in such poor condition that its directions were much too ambiguous to do much more than confuse and frustrate us.
Dad fucked up.
We got butterflies, come on! What's not to like?
Exactly. What's not to like?
All right, drop down a little bit of elevation on the ridgeline. Doing a little side trip. Not side trip, a route around kind of actually. Basically, we couldn't really find the trail that we were supposed to be on. And this trail is supposed to loop around this little ridgeline instead of just going up and over it. So currently we're going this little roundabout route, and hopefully we'll meet up back at our destination, not having lost too much time. Because I think it's much easier to hike on this than bushwhack straight up onto that ridgeline. At least we just don't have it in us at this point. So we're gonna give this a try. It's probably one of the most steeply graded trails we've been on since Siskiyou. This is a older style of trail building. Probably more for horses.
2,000 feet.
Which one?
Henry Co. We like 11,000 gain. the highest you're ever at.
We finally made it up the elevation onto the ridgeline, and finally humanity has been restored. There's cairns and the trail's all right. It's okay. We're hoping it's going to be better once we get to these lakes. Coob's taking in some snow, and I guess this is a junction of some sort. This means nothing to me. This guy's picture, Raid K. Gabries. Bunch of numbers down here, numbers up there. With someone please fill me in on the joke. This sick joke. All right, well that was the junction with the actual trail. So we're back on it. Side trip completed. Just taking a little break on the way up. Should be about, what, 3 more miles?
4.5, 4. Relatively flat when we climb up.
No doubt well maintained. I think it'll be all right near the lakes. Not no doubt, but I think it'll be
pretty damn
better.
sure, dude. It's a pretty, like... The book had this rated 6 as a solitude. 6! A 6! It's gotta be because over there's crowded as fuck, right? Like... That's also why I was like, dude, the trail's gonna be maintained. There's a bunch of people that use it.
Mm-hmm.
A 6. I think that's like Rogue River. It's a 6. Yeah,
Not buying it.
that's what I said. I'm hoping those lakes are crowded as fuck. Have you got any dog food?
Want to carry my dog?
You got a dog sled? I'm not sure my dog's gonna make it.
A literal dog sled.
You wanna bust this hill out? It
bust
should
it
be
out.
pretty flat.
Well, here's something interesting. A disused road that doesn't really go anywhere in particular. Maybe this used to be a campsite of some sort. Would have been a nice one, except no water. This part of the trail's actually all right. You know, there's still burning stuff, but I mean, it's easy. Grassy. You got a decent view. We made it to actually a decently major trailhead and encountered a few people along the way. We're on the road again. And I could have waited to get back on the road again. After leaving the trailhead, we enjoyed another couple miles of well-graded hiking, which brought us to a crisp, bubbling brook, where we replenished our water and took an awesomely refreshing dip. Did I mention Eastern Oregon gets hot as hell? And did I need to mention that? And just a quick jaunt from the creek, we have the lake. Looks lovely. And exactly what I need. All right, had a nice little break, a lunch and a dip down at the lake. I think that was Slide Lake or High Lake. I'll let you know down below. Feeling revitalized, and the GoPro needs more batteries. This is what we're dealing with right now. Nice views. There's the lake we used to be at. Some fucking mountains, I don't know. Indian Butte, maybe. So I think here we have the bunny ears. Just hiking through the burn. Burn everywhere. Burn all day. Cairns. Scree. This is where we're at. Doing a little bit of crossing some snowfields. up on a ridgeline. More route finding. There's a bit of a trail here that disappears to the snow. Good luck getting there without sliding down that thing. So remember how I was saying whoever has to go across that as their job cut out for them? That's where we're going. Just got to get past the snow. Is Kublai going to be okay?
I don't know.
Should we go down this way?
A couple of chuckle fucks up there on the trail that we were skirting around and goes right across that big steep ass snowfield into all this steep ass scree. So hope they do all right and someone doesn't die.
You could be doing everything right and the weather could turn on you and you die.
Yep. Yep.
I don't know, man.
Yep, definitely not for me.
I don't know if I have those big of balls. I can pretend. Like, I'll do some, like, you know, Adams, St. Helens, Hood, even Rainier.
Right.
Like, anything beyond, like, that tier of stuff.
So return to the path. Out of the snow. Thank goodness. I like the sound of that. I take it we're on the way. Lordy, though. What a day.
Yeah, don't walk on that snow.
Yeah.
How do you like that?
Hope the camera doesn't come undone. Need to redo that. See how much more juice I can get out of this GoPro. But currently hiking underneath some cool cliffs. Shut up, GPS. A big drop down. It's a little bit sketchy sometimes. But the view, oh the view. Look how nice that is.
Fuck yeah, dude. Someone out there.
We done made it. Ladies and gentlemen, Strawberry Lake. Alright, so I thought I'd show you the campsite. This is Aaron's tent. I'm going to show you my little setup over here. This is the insert for the Gatewood Cape. This is the Serenity Net Tent, along with my Jumbo X-Therm. Yeah, my hammock burrow quilt. Should make a pretty solid shelter for the evening. This is pretty much what I've been going with. I also have the Gatewood Cape, but things are so damn clear right now, I don't think it's going to be any problem. Kublai always attentive. I think it's time for dinner.
Soupy.
Well, good morning. It is day 3 on the Strawberry Mountain Loop. This is Aaron's butt. Kublai's over there, next to the old gate, just lazing about.
Breakfast cups.
Got a 15er today. Gotta eat my breakfast. Gotta eat a big old beef skillet. All right, morning of day 3. Just finished breakfast, and we had a little bit of a change of plans. I think me and Kubi are staying here at camp while Aaron goes and busts his ass for 20 miles to go get the car and bring it to this trailhead. I think Coop had just had a bit much, and it's at least 20 miles to get to the other trailhead, so we pretty much made the call that someone would have to go and do the hike, drive the car, do the shuttle, for the good of the Coobs. And he's just worried because Aaron's not around. He left him. Left 2 Coobs. He'll be alright. We'll hang out, get to do some reading, and kick back. Should be a good time. Actually going to be the first chilling in the outdoors
I've done in a while. So Coops and I are going for a little stroll around the lake, loosen up, maybe find a little bit of sun. Well, we're out here. Aaron, if you're watching this, it's probably about noon right now. Probably about 20% into your journey. Me and Kublai are sitting back, charging up my electronics. I think I might do some drawing here. I got my sketch pad. I think I'm just gonna kick back, you know? Godspeed. Godspeed, good sir.
After a bit of drawing, we returned to camp where Kublai moped around and chomped on flies, while I played with my camera and listened to podcasts.
I think Kublai likes the bug tent. I know I do. Some of those flies are unbearable, but I think they're dying down. I think it's about 2 o'clock right now. Where do you think Dad's at? Where do you think the big man's at? He's probably about 10 miles in, halfway. I think it's probably about 5 or 6 right now. Judging by the light, we're still just sitting here at camp. Put Kublai in the old Serenity net tent. Just going crazy at some flies that are stuck in there. Did you get one? Yeah, we were just hanging out in there for most of the afternoon. Just because the bugs were inescapable. Listened to podcasts, did a little bit of reading. I wanted a good sci-fi to read, just something nice and light, but I didn't have anything loaded up. I didn't want to read any more of Isaac Asimov stuff. Walked out and did some drawing, some sketching of Strawberry Mountain on the view. I was getting in pretty good when I suddenly started to feel kind of like an itchy bug bite on my back. I'm like, damn, the mosquito must have really gotten me or something. And then a little bit later, I realized it was a tick, just attached to my body. So I quickly booked it on back here, got out my tick spoon and scraped that guy off. That was kind of a harrowing experience, but hopefully I don't get meat allergies or anything like that. I expect Aaron will probably get back around 9 or 10, so a little bit after sundown. Hopefully he'll be no worse for the wear. Well, we're out of daylight, or at least direct daylight. Out of the fly hour into the mosquito hour. Coob's out of his, I should say my tent, because it is my tent. And now he's out here chomping on mosquitoes. I think it's about 6 or 7 right now. So should be another couple hours until we can expect Aaron to get back. Let's see if he's getting back tonight. I just noticed he left his sleeping bag and mattress here. He's got his tent, which I don't really get. I think we're just gonna hang out, keep sipping a little whiskey, make some dinner, just hanging. Pretty mellow day. It's kind of a lot of babysitting Kublai, but I'm not perturbed. He's a good companion. And I'm glad to help him out a little bit. Oh, here he comes.
Yeah, it's like one slip and I'm dead. Or broken leg.
But you were going up it, right? So it was...
Yeah, but I zigzagged it. But it was steep as fuck. It would have gone horribly wrong. I wanted to turn around, but I was like, nope. It was like bushwhacking through like a fucking forest, but like a cliffy forest.
sounds so gnarly.
It was horrible.
I take it the The river trails probably, or the creek trails probably not in the greatest condition.
I don't know though, because there's a bunch of horse shit, so I think the horses use it, which I think it might have been okay. But I wasn't fucking around with that. After the snow and that, I'm like, okay, the summit trail is passable, I'm going that way. But it was a shit ton of climb. And then there's a climb right before the fucking trail, and a gnarly one. I was like, read the topo lines, I'm like, oh sweet, downhill to the trailhead. Gnarly zigzag climb. Without all that shit, I would have been done at like 3.
God.
That snow though, that was the sketchiest part.
I'm trying to. This is not gonna work.
This is not gonna work at all. What's that?
God.
Spaghetti?
This is shepherd's pie.
You want to split one of those and I got B&G for breakfast, or?
What if I just threw this all in the pot?
Ah! There's a town, I'm pretty sure, because of Strawberry Lake. You'll see, we drive through it tomorrow. That may be hunting, but like the town exists just because. Yeah, your foot hurts, I know, bro. Oh, and right back to his best.
Me and Kublai. New best buds.
Isn't he so just like, he'd be so easy to steal. Like, oh, you're my new dad? One dad left?
All in all, Aaron made it through 18 miles of navigating more sketchy snowfields and rough trail, then shuttled the car back to the opposite side of the loop, and hiked another mile or two back into the lake. And he still made it back in time for dinner. A pretty impressive feat for even the most seasoned backpacker.
Pink light. Morning floor.
Better luck next time.
We're headed to Strawberry Campground, where we will find the car waiting for us, thanks to Aaron's valiant efforts, and just have a long drive home. I think that's pretty much it. Probably get some food if we can find anything that's open on the 4th of July.
Hey, America!
America. Back on the trail, we got about a mile and a half to hike out, I think. And then on to the celebration.
You did it!
Strawberry Mountain vanquished, kind of. Well, cheers to us. And cheers to you. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Everyone out there on YouTube. Hallelujah. Praise Jah. Thank you. Please pack it out. I think that's Owly the Owl. Be a good neighbor. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. It's 6 a.m. though, so we're fine now. I should say 9 a.m. Look at this backpack. It's a good looking piece of gear right there.
Carried by a good looking guy.
Isn't it? The good lookingest. With my deep V-neck.
The things didn't exactly go as planned, and pretty much all of my skepticism about Central Oregon went almost entirely fulfilled. And pretty much nothing really went right. Well, the point is that it was still an awesome, enjoyable trip. And Central Oregon wilderness has a rugged beauty that is special, but it'll just make you sweat to enjoy it.